This is Enugu Network Center. Glad to have you join us. Governor Peter Mba has reiterated his administration's resolve to delivering people's-oriented and focused government through interventions that will improve the living standard of the people. The governor was speaking during a supervisory visit to one of the Type 2 healthcare centers initiated to ensure quality healthcare delivery in the state. Chika Ugu is our guide.
The rising cases of maternal mortality in the state is one of the reasons for the construction of 260 Type 2 primary healthcare centers across the state. The governor, while interacting with health workers, called on all to embrace the universal healthcare provision in order to access free healthcare services.
The same thing going on at the healthcare sector is what we're also doing in the education sector. So if you look at our budget, you see that the social services have taken the chunk of our total budget, and that's because of our focus on our common humanity.
The state government has also commenced the revitalization of teaching and general hospitals and recruitment of over 2,000 health workers to guarantee health security for all residents of the state.
This development is not for the now. It is for even the future that you have just imagined.
I want to thank you for this effort, and that National Primary Health Care Development Agency is always there to support the state.
This Type 2 primary healthcare center with 24 hours renewable energy supply also has 13 room space, consulting room, laboratory, maternity suite, pharmacy and staff quarters to ensure quality service delivery round the clock. In Enugu, Chika Ugu, NTA News.
The Federal Road Safety Corps Anambra State Command has identified training and retraining, commitment to maintenance, and establishment of rest areas as some of the measures to reduce the menace of articulated vehicles on Nigerian roads. Chinyere Fesio covered the town hall meeting on activities of tanker and trailer drivers in Anambra State.
Trailer safety challenges, the sector commander stated that no fewer than 555 persons have been killed in petrol tanker fire explosions across the country between January 2020 and January 2025. Based on data available to the Corps, the crashes, numbering about 80, also resulted in hundreds of persons being injured, as well as buildings, vehicles, and other valuables worth millions of naira being destroyed.
We are also asking for government to put stiffer sanctions on articulated vehicles that are involved in this kind of crashes. Not just the drivers, the operators, the owners of such articulated vehicles. It will prompt them to make sure that the people they give their vehicles to are people who can maintain their vehicles and drive with safety.
Attributing the crashes to recklessness, overspeeding, driving under the influence of alcohol and hard drugs, underage drivers, use of extra lights and worn-out tires, plus more. Discussants at the event called on FRSC and other relevant road safety authorities to be on top of their game.
There was a minor accident. I happen to be a truck driver. But I find out in that very truck, we have tramadol 250 milligram in his possession. And also Gurumeri was in his possession too.
Alcohol can never make you to see clear. Rather, it will distort your thought process.
And there must be discipline. If you get enough of if the enforcement now discipline that person, not by union.
Safety, they say, starts with you. Enoka, Chinyere Fesi Okoye, NTA News.
That's all we have for you today. Over now to Ifoma in Abuja for the continuation of the news.
Thank you very much, Chika.